Two American soldiers are dead tonight after fighting in eastern Afghanistan. National security correspondent Jennifer Griffin is live at the Pentagon with details of that, plus a story about a very cold spot for a new Cold War. Good evening, Jennifer.
Good evening, Brett. Military sources tell us 2 U.S. Army soldiers were killed fighting ISIS in eastern Afghanistan today, not far from where the U.S. military dropped the mother of all bombs, that 21,000-pound bomb earlier this month. One U.S. service member was wounded. 18 ISIS fighters were killed in today's gunfight. The service members were conducting a partnered operation with Afghan National Defense Forces. Quote, "The fight against ISIS-K is important for the world, but sadly it is not without sacrifice," said General John Nicholson, Commander U.S. Forces Afghanistan, in a statement. Next of kin have been notified. The Pentagon will release the names within 24 hours.
It looks like the battleground for a new Cold War, but this one may be a lot colder than the last. The Russian Defense Ministry is proudly advertising its new military base in the Arctic with an interactive tour on the ministry's website and video of armed Russian troops riding reindeers.
There's a lot of propaganda involved. President Putin going up and making his visit certainly draws a lot of attention to it. But rather than be critical and look at Russia and try to portray it as a Cold War, I would suggest that we ought to wake up and realize that we need to be prepared in the Arctic as well.
Admiral Robert Papp, the former State Department Special Representative for the Arctic, warns Russian President Vladimir Putin is positioning himself to claim the region's trillions of dollars of oil and gas reserves, larger than those of Saudi Arabia, and to control future sea lanes being opened due to global warming.
I believe the United States is behind. We've made great strides over the last perhaps 5 or 6 years, but we're still woefully behind.
The Nagorskoye military airfield is 14,000 square miles. Its polar complex can house 150 troops in sub-zero conditions for 18 months.
They're clearly flexing their strategic capabilities in the Arctic.
Alaska Senator Dan Sullivan is a Marine who has been trying for years to urge the U.S. to position itself in the Arctic. The Pentagon recently reversed a decision made during the Obama administration to disband the 4th Brigade Combat Team of the 25th Infantry Division, whose specialized skills could be utilized in Arctic conditions. Recently, Chinese research vessels have been seen in the Arctic to explore new sea routes.
The sea routes are opening, and President Putin himself has said the Arctic is going to be the new Suez Canal.
And Russia is investing in icebreakers that will help it navigate through the Arctic waters.
We have 2, and 1 is broken right now. The Russians have 40, and they're planning on building 13 more, including nuclear-powered icebreakers. So people are starting to wake up to this, but we have a lot more to do.
This is Russia's second Arctic base. The U.S. Geological Survey estimates there are 412 billion barrels of oil under the Arctic, Brett.
Jennifer Griffin live at the Pentagon. Jennifer, thank you.